Hey, what's up, y'all? Today is August 5th, 2026, and it's been a couple months since I last made a video. Not that anyone cares, but there's a few things on my mind that I would like to talk about. I'm gonna split these into different videos, but in this one, I just wanted to briefly mention that I am now 27 years old, which is pretty wild. Um, I was honestly a little terrified, dreading my birthday because it's just another reminder that time is not slowing down, it's only quickening, it's only passing me by. And now I'm in my late 20s, officially. Just a few years away from the big 3-0. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's not a whole lot of positive feelings, at least initially. You know, it, I mean, it's the same old story, right? Like, I don't feel like I am where I should be, that I'm not doing enough with my time. But I also have to remember that life is not a race, and there's a lot of people who don't have what I have, who are struggling, especially with everything that's happening, the current state of the economy. Of course, it depends on where you live, but if you live in North America, yeah, things aren't looking too good. You know, the job market is awful in most places. People are barely scraping by, and you know, it's important to practice gratitude in times like these. One thing's for sure, though, I definitely could be using my time more wisely. Um, and I don't want to keep, droning on about this because I feel like I've talked about it many times before in different videos. But yeah, I mean, I'm mostly unproductive. Like all I ever feel like doing is just sitting around, browsing on my computer, playing a game, and that's it. And it's really, really difficult to break out of that routine, lack thereof. And it's so difficult to just to find the motivation to do anything else. Like there's so much I could be doing that I want to do, but I have trouble not only starting but staying consistent with it. And it's one thing to just drone on about it and to tell yourself that, yeah, things are gonna change, are gonna be different, but nothing changes and nothing changes, right? Ultimately, you have to want to change. And I think, just committing to one thing each day. Like, okay, I'm going to learn a new skill. I'm going to learn guitar. I'm going to learn a new language. I'm going to learn a trade. I'm going to learn music production. Just commit to one thing and come back to it at another point throughout the week and just keep doing that, right? Like alternate between different things. And you can go to bed knowing that you did at least one productive thing, that you invested yourself into something that made you a fuller person overall. It's, laying the bricks. It's, like Lego, right? Like you're building something and you're attaching each Lego piece day by day. That's what I need to be doing. Um, but again, the hardest part is not only starting but staying consistent. And no one is going to step in and tell you what to do. Like you have to be the one to hold yourself accountable. There's really no way around it. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I'm 27, a few years left in my 20s, but still plenty of time to make things right and to live it up.